Every month, dozens of new games are released, but only a few truly stand out. In today's video, we're counting down the top 10 new games releasing in August 2026. From breathtaking graphics and massive open worlds to intense action and unforgettable adventures, these are the biggest games you simply can't afford to miss. Stay until the end, because the number one game is set to be one of the biggest releases of the year. Let's begin. At number 10 is 25 Days In, a survival horror game that throws you into a terrifying fight for survival. Set in a dark and abandoned world filled with deadly creatures, every decision you make could mean the difference between life and death. The game features realistic graphics, immersive sound design, and intense first-person gameplay that keeps players on edge from start to finish. You'll need to search for supplies, solve challenging puzzles, and survive against relentless enemies while uncovering the dark secrets hidden throughout the environment. 25 Days In is scheduled to release in August 2026 for PC, with additional platform releases expected later. If you're a fan of survival horror games that combine suspense, exploration, and non-stop tension, this is definitely one to watch. That's why 25 Days In earns the number 10 spot on our list of the biggest new games releasing in August 2026. At number 9 is Cotton Rock with You, a charming adventure game that offers a relaxing yet unforgettable journey. With its beautiful handcrafted visuals, colorful world, and emotional storytelling, the game delivers a unique experience unlike most action titles. Players will explore vibrant locations, solve creative puzzles, interact with memorable characters, and uncover a touching story filled with mystery and adventure. Its soothing soundtrack and artistic design make every moment enjoyable. Cotton Rock with You is expected to release in August 2026 for PC and Nintendo Switch 2. If you're looking for a game that combines exploration, creativity, and heartfelt storytelling, this is definitely one to keep an eye on. At number 8 is Resonance, A Plague Tale Legacy, a gripping action-adventure game set in a dark and mysterious medieval world. Featuring stunning next-generation graphics and a cinematic story, the game takes players on an emotional journey filled with danger, stealth, and intense combat. You'll explore breathtaking locations, solve challenging puzzles, and face deadly enemies while uncovering long-hidden secrets. Every decision you make shapes your journey, making each moment feel meaningful and exciting. Resonance, A Plague Tale Legacy is expected to launch in August 2026 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC. If you enjoy story-driven adventures with beautiful visuals and thrilling gameplay, this is a game you won't want to miss. At number 7 is Hell Let Loose, Vietnam, a brutal first-person shooter that brings the chaos of the Vietnam War to life. With realistic weapons, massive battles, and tactical teamwork, every mission feels like a real battlefield. Players will fight through dense jungles, abandoned villages, and dangerous combat zones while using authentic military equipment and strategy to survive. The game's stunning graphics and immersive sound effects create an intense and realistic war experience. Hell Let Loose, Vietnam is expected to release in August 2026 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and PC. If you're a fan of realistic military shooters and large-scale multiplayer battles, this is one of the biggest games to watch this month. At number 6 is Over Requiems, a dark fantasy RPG that blends mystery, magic, and intense storytelling into one unforgettable adventure. Set in a beautifully crafted world, you'll encounter powerful enemies, uncover ancient secrets, and make choices that shape the outcome of the story. The game features stylish, anime-inspired visuals, immersive character interactions, and a rich narrative filled with unexpected twists. Every decision you make can change relationships and unlock different endings, making each playthrough feel unique. Over Requiems is scheduled to release in August 2026 for Nintendo Switch and PC. If you're a fan of story-driven RPGs with fantasy elements and meaningful choices, this is a title you should definitely keep an eye on. At number 5 is Brigandine: Abyss, a massive strategy RPG that challenges players to build an empire and conquer the battlefield. Lead powerful kingdoms, recruit legendary heroes, and command mighty armies in epic turn-based battles. The game features deep strategic gameplay, beautifully designed fantasy worlds, and a wide variety of monsters and warriors to lead into combat. Every decision you make can determine the fate of your kingdom. Brigandine: Abyss is expected to release in August 2026 for PC, PlayStation 5, and Nintendo Switch. If you enjoy strategy games that require smart planning, tactical combat, and kingdom building, this is definitely one to watch. At number 4 is Grave Seasons, a unique game that blends farming, mystery, and survival horror into one unforgettable experience. During the day, you'll grow crops, build friendships, and manage your peaceful farm. But when night falls, a terrifying serial killer begins hunting, turning your quiet town into a nightmare. As you investigate the mystery, every clue brings you closer to the truth, but also closer to danger. With cinematic visuals, emotional storytelling, and suspense-filled gameplay, every choice could change your fate. Grave Seasons is expected to release in August 2026 for PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and Nintendo Switch. If you enjoy mystery, suspense, and story-driven adventures, this is one of the most unique games releasing this month. At number 3 is Steins Gate Reboot, the modern remake of one of the most legendary sci-fi games ever created. Built with upgraded visuals and enhanced gameplay, this remake brings the unforgettable time travel story to a whole new generation of players. Step into a world where every decision can change the future. As the mystery unfolds, you'll experience shocking twists, emotional moments, and a gripping narrative that keeps you hooked until the very end. Steins Gate Reboot is expected to release in August 2026 for PC, PlayStation 5, and Nintendo Switch. If you love story-driven games filled with mystery, science fiction, and unforgettable characters, this is one title you simply can't miss. At number 2 is Marvel Tokon: Fighting Souls, an explosive fighting game that brings together some of Marvel's most iconic superheroes and villains in fast-paced, action-packed battles. Featuring stunning next-generation graphics and cinematic combat, every fight feels like a blockbuster Marvel movie. Choose from a roster of legendary characters, master unique abilities, unleash devastating combo attacks, and battle across beautifully designed arenas inspired by the Marvel Universe. Whether you play solo or challenge friends online, every match delivers intense excitement. Marvel Tokon: Fighting Souls is expected to release in August 2026 for PlayStation 5 and PC. If you're a fan of Marvel and competitive fighting games, this is easily one of the biggest releases of the month. At number 1 is Beast of Reincarnation, the most anticipated game releasing in August 2026. Set in a breathtaking post-apocalyptic world, this action RPG combines fast-paced combat, deep exploration, and a powerful emotional story into one unforgettable adventure. Players will journey through vast landscapes filled with mysterious creatures, dangerous enemies, and ancient secrets waiting to be uncovered. With stunning next-generation graphics, smooth combat mechanics, and an immersive open world, every moment feels cinematic. Beast of Reincarnation is expected to release in August 2026 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and PC. If you're looking for an action RPG with epic boss battles, beautiful visuals, and an unforgettable adventure, this is without a doubt one of the biggest games of 2026. And that's our list of the top 10 new games releasing in August 2026. Which game are you most excited to play? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more top 10 gaming countdowns.